How you doing, everybody? This is Elvis on I guess this is an episode of Compelling Conversations. I guess that's what this is. I guess it's happening. You know, guys, I've never done this. Just sitting here and solo recording, just riffing off the cuff. But we're doing it, man. And I hope to maybe make this a regular thing, as long as this doesn't end up sounding totally awful and stupid. But, you know, sometimes dumb shit happens. You know how it is. But anyway, my friends, how you doing? I hope everybody is enjoying. Hope you're relaxed, sipping on a warm beverage of some kind, or something that would be equivalent to that amount of comfort. I don't know what else people would. I mean, maybe it's really hot where you live. Maybe you're eating some ice cream. Some good ass ice cream though. Bet you you're enjoying it. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I don't know, man. This day, sheesh, man. It's one of those days, you know, where you think you're gonna accomplish a lot, but you really don't. But at the same time, you're not really caring that much about it. Guess I'll get real with you guys. Talk a little bit real about what's going on with my life. Yeah, why not? Sure. Yeah. So this morning I freaking went to my brother's kung fu class. He just started teaching a class. This martial art we go to. He's a high enough rank now so anyway, he freaking made me work. Started me out with 100 push-ups and 5 minutes straight of horse stance push-ups. Oh, and 100 jumping jacks. That was a pretty good warm-up. I'll tell you that much. Have you guys ever tried standing in a stance for more than a minute? And I'm talking like a deep stance. Bottom of the squat, just freaking standing there for more than a minute. Okay, now have you ever tried doing it for 10 minutes? Yeah, that shit sucks. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. But so yeah, that's how that started. And we just kind of did all the martial arts stuff. And I was feeling like pumped afterwards, man. Like I had this crazy like energy blast. And then like I had this energy blast, but I didn't really know what to do. And I was really sore. So I was like, man, this is gonna sound dumb, but yeah, I really don't want to work out right now. That's another thing, guys. I mean, fuck. I'm just now coming out of a frickin' pretty bad like hole where I just didn't work out very much. Like, you guys ever had that? Where like you're really into fitness, and then frickin' people think you're super into fitness, but you're really not. And you just aren't really working out very often, and when you do, it's like very forced. Yeah, it's kind of what I was doing for a while, and so I just started getting back into it. But yeah, dudes, so I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to go to the gym, so I'm really rambling here, but I guess this is what you guys wanted. And by you guys, I mean me, because I'm the only listener. But that's cool, man. It's fucking weird. It's ironic. I'm literally just talking to myself right now. It's kind of dumb. So yeah, I went home because I didn't know what to do. Called my friend Nick up. He didn't even want to hang out, man. I called him. It was like 1:30. He's like, dude, I have to go to work at 3. I'm like, yeah, let's just hang out for a short shift. And he's like, I just want to be by myself. Damn, dude. I was like, oh, all right. Nope, no worries, man. I understand. Because, dude, I've been having those lately, too. It's kind of a new thing. Like, for the last 2 or 3 years, I don't think there was really a day that I ever was just like, I just want to be by myself. You know, I was always like wanting to hang out with people and like dedicate every minute to it. And yeah, I did get overwhelmed here and there, but it never stopped me for some reason. It's like, but now, it's like, no, I don't want to hang out with anybody right now. I just want to go home and be by myself. That's like me. Probably more than 50% of the time. It's like, it's a new thing, but not totally hating it. It's actually pretty relaxing. It's kind of nice. The only problem with it is my lack of productivity those times when I'm by myself, and that's kind of what this podcast is about. I kind of want to kind of ramble at you guys about that, because today, so I couldn't hang out with Nick, so I just went home, and I was like, alright, I was all pumped up. I was like, I'm gonna have a really productive day. I'm gonna play my saxophone. I'm gonna record those little things I was planning on recording on my saxophone, and then I'm gonna read for school, and I'm gonna read a bunch and study, and then I might even go take Jaws on a walk or on a hike, and then I'll finish up by doing some video editing and then recording a solo podcast. Yeah, so that was like a fucking list of like, I don't even know how many things I was gonna do. Come home, literally the second I drive through the gates, my rush of energy just left my body. It was like, I was like waiting for the gate to open. The energy I was feeling was all of a sudden just like, the moment you open those gates and drive through them, I'm leaving. So it did. Got home. And I was fucking tired as shit all of a sudden. It was weird, man. Like, second I walk in the house, carrying all my shit, backpack, water bottle, the first thing I want to do, like, out of anything, is just lay down. That was not in the plan. Laying down was not in the plan. The plan that I literally just made fucking 10 minutes ago. Laying down was not part of the plan, and I already want to break the plan. What the fuck is up with that shit? Why? Is that part of the human condition? This freaking incessant, obnoxious need to not stick to your word? Why is it so hard to stick to your word to yourself, you know? Why do we tell ourselves so often that we're going to do something, and then we deliberately disobey the thing that we're going to do? The thing that's going to be good for us. Have you guys ever thought about that? Like, why is that there? You know, it's like, maybe that's because evolution really isn't perfect. In a lot of ways it's flawed, and it's not suited for what we live in. Because maybe evolution is geared towards making us lazy, because it doesn't want to expend any energy it doesn't need to. The thing is, according to a survival mindset, an out of nature mindset, everything we do in society is not fucking necessary. It is not necessary for our survival. Not for our long-term survival. In other words, like, all the fucking important ass things we need to do, we're evolved to not want to do. Oh my gosh, that's fucking terrible. No wonder life fucking sucks so damn much. Because we're literally evolved to fucking not want to do our own lives. I don't like that, man. But you know what? Maybe that's the truest words ever spoken. I mean, I guess it does say that in the Bible, doesn't it? Frickin' Adam bites the fruit. Eve convinces Adam to bite the fruit. And then all of a sudden he realizes he's naked. It's like, what? You didn't notice that before, huh? And then he fucking realizes he's naked, and he tries to hide from God behind a bush. It's like God's this all-knowing being who can, like, fucking see where every place is in the entire universe. And you fucking hide behind a bush because you're naked. Which you already were naked. Like, dude, that's also symbolically kind of a weird thing, man. Knowledge of good and evil. Second he bit the fruit of knowledge of good and evil. he all of a sudden became just totally fucking ignorant and stupid. It's like that knowledge blinded us from reality. That knowledge blinded us from the present moment. And now as humans, we're never really in the present moment. We have to fucking meditate just to be in the present moment. Because whenever we're doing anything, we're not thinking about the present moment. We're thinking about what happened yesterday, what's gonna happen tomorrow, the frickin' girls in your life, the morality of certain decisions you are contemplating making in your life. Like, everything is all some big fucking puzzle that just sits in front of you, and you have to sit around and walk around and live around thinking about it 24/7. That's how complicated every fucking thing is. That you're obsessed with thinking about it. We're just living in this big fucking dream, dude. When God sent us out, he said to Adam, he was like, you're gonna toil. That's what you're gonna do. Just because you disobeyed me and took my authority and ate of the fruit that I told you not to eat, you're gonna toil. You're gonna work long days and suffer, and you're gonna work and work and continuously work. Every moment's gonna be working. You know, and then he said to Eve, like, you're gonna bear children. It's gonna be this miserable, like, just biologically horrible thing that you're gonna have to endure. You're just gonna have to suffer with that and everything that is implied in that. And by the way, literally every fucking, like, sexist whatever that is, everything bad about what's happened to women and throughout history, which is pretty much all of it, it's implicit in the fact that they have to bear the children. It's implicit in that. That's Eve's punishment. And, you know, look at us. Look at me. Look at fucking Adam. He just has to do a bunch of shit he does not want to do. And he doesn't want to do any of it. Because he's in some sort of flesh body that's evolved to not want to do it. Doesn't want to do it. It's like today, man, like, that's the first thing I wanted to do, is disobey my own advice, disobey my own prescription for how I'm going to improve my life and make it better. First thing I want to do is disobey it. I disobeyed it even from the start, honestly. Because first thing I said the night before going to bed is, okay, you're going to have a super good attitude about this all day and everything's going to be it's going to be great. First thing that happened in the morning, oh fuck, it's morning, I gotta get up, oh shit, gotta go to kungfu, Brian's gonna make me do fucking horse stance punches, that's gonna suck ass. Like, just all this fucking negativity, man, what the fuck is that? I literally disobey my own fucking advice from literally the night before. First thing I do. Is this just me, guys? I don't know. Is this just me? Do you guys all do the same exact shit? Are you struggling with discipline? I used to not struggle with discipline so damn much. But as of the last year or two, or maybe even, no, just year. As of the last year, or maybe year and a half. Just no discipline. I don't know. Yeah, I had really good discipline before that, man. Like, I used to be able to just tell myself, okay, Elvis, for no apparent fucking reason, you're gonna fast for 48 hours just to see if you can do it. Willpower challenge. That's what I would call it. Willpower challenge. I would literally just sit there and fucking challenge my own willpower just for fun. Just to see if I could do it. Dude, if I tried to do a 24-hour fast right now, I'd be fucking crawling through it, man. Fuck. I wouldn't want to do that shit. Hell no. See, I don't know what happened, guys. What do you think happened to my discipline? Like, why do you think it went away? I mean, I guess you'd need a lot of history for that, but Does that ever happen to you guys? Have you, like, had a lot of discipline and then somehow lost it? Man, there are a lot of variables that could have caused that. It's very confusing to figure out which one was, like, the thing that really broke it down. No, I think it was a slow de-evolution process. I think just started piling myself on with more self-indulgent decisions, and pretty soon one self-indulgent decision makes the next one a little bit easier, and then all of a sudden it's an exponential growth of self-indulgent decisions, because your conscientiousness, your worry about breaking the decision starts to wear away. And now I'm able to just let myself, and maybe that's a good thing, because before I was whipping myself a whole lot more every time I wanted to take a break, and now I'm able to take more breaks. That is a good thing, but at the same time, is it a good thing? Because I don't know. But good news is it's improving. And hell, I did end up trying to record that sax stuff. It just didn't really turn out so well, but that's alright. I'm still glad that I at least tried. I mean, so this M-Track 2-channel audio interface thing that I'm using right now, I had to download the drivers before using it, because when I would fucking record over the backing track, literally it sounded like my sax was a half step off, like down, and it sounded so out of tune and shitty. It was just fucking disgusting. I couldn't listen to it. I thought I was a horrible musician or something. I was like, how am I that fucking out of tune? I was like, what the hell is that? It sounds horrible, man. And it happened like 4 times, and then I ended up taking the audio interface out and using my microphone with frickin' just a USB cable. The AT2005, Audio-Technica AT2005 is both XLR and USB, if you didn't know. So I used the USB, and it just, all of a sudden it worked. Like, it wasn't out of tune, and it fit in. But by that point, my playing wasn't very good either. So the quality wasn't as good, but also the playing wasn't very good. I ran into a bunch of other problems, because I couldn't download the video, because my old thing I would use to download the frickin' video stopped, I don't know, just they don't offer it anymore freely online, I don't know. So, yeah, I couldn't really record it the way I wanted to, where I was able to edit I burned so much time that it was like 2 hours of me fucking around with the fucking computer and not enough playing, and then I just got tired, so I didn't want to continue. But yeah, so I just downloaded some new drivers for this M-Audio M-Track, and it's fixed now, so that's good. It was just a driver issue. But yeah, today I just did that and pretty much just watched fucking YouTube all day. Pretty sad. Kind of bad, actually. Just watched YouTube all day at 7:02 p.m. now. Here I am recording a podcast, at least. I don't know, man. But then again, there's always the thing I have to remind myself of and wonder of is, am I being too hard on myself? I have to ask myself that so often. Because it's always this fucking... It's always just this complicated moral battle in my head. Knowledge of good and evil, the frickin' fruit, the knowledge of good and evil. That's my curse. It's my knowledge of... If I was just a fucking totally subservient, ignorant creature that didn't worry about morals or anything and just gave all authority to God, I wouldn't have to worry about insecurities and all that. But anyway, it's this moral battle where I tell myself You just need a break. It's alright. Like, it's not that bad. You don't have to whip yourself just because you need a break. You just need some time. It's like, it was your first week of school. It wasn't that bad. But, like, at the same time, might as well just chill, man. There's nothing wrong with that. You kind of had a busy week. But then there's the other side of me. This is where the conflict comes from. The other side's like, well, that's just some long delusional slew of excuses to get me to be lazy. That's the trick. That's the thing that's trapping me in the frickin' hole. It's the evolved part of me that wants to be lazy. Well, shoot. There it is. That's where I'm torn. Part of me wants to not be lazy, and then part of me wants to not whip myself and just live life by every moment and not judge my decisions a little bit more calmly. I don't know how to explain that as much, but do you guys get what I'm going through? Am I just crazy? I think I might just be crazy. I don't think other people worry about this stuff like that much like I do. Well, I don't know if there's that many people that let it just take hold of them. Are you guys that torn? Or is anybody out there torn like I am? I don't know. It just doesn't seem normal, but it might be. It might be. I don't know. But yeah. So that was my day. Hope everything's going well for you guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you for listening. Tell me what you think of this episode. Tell me what you think about these solo rambling sessions. I don't know. That was an interesting one. It started out really awkward and dumb, but shoot, there's some parts in there that would have been kind of interesting. Probably not. Probably not. I don't know. That was. But yeah, I hope you guys have a nice night.